Alright. Look. Are you looking? You got your eyeballs on, you queued up. We gaming or what? Alright, look. Okay. I got some informacione that y'all would probably want. Okay, look, I'm gonna be blunt with you yet again. Look. You looking? Yeah. Now, Zionic Blader did this earlier in the day. So whoops. But also, I'm not Zionic Blader, so I can kind of do whatever I want. So, if you guys have some burning questions about the future of Bakugan or what we asked or anything in general, this is the time. Also, we've been talking about Bakugan for like 7 hours. Since 10 o'clock this morning, it's 4:20 or something. So, that being in mind, a little burnt out here. And I got a headache. So, come at me with some questions. We're not going to be here long. Hello, gamers. What's up? This is just kind of a talking sesh here, huh? No COV today. Oh, what do we got? Does lightning have a gun? Blade. Not confirmed yet. We didn't get to get all nice and cozy inside of a theater venue like the Invitational last year. But I'm going to say it's 70-30. Does Trox die? All sources lean to yes. All sources lean to Trox is not going to be there in Geogan Rising. Don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for saying that. But I tweeted it, so I'm my own worst enemy. By extension, yes, Trox got sent to the Doom Dimension. How many years of Bakugan is left? Well, they seem more optimistic about pushing out this LGS support than they ever have in their lives, so depending on if they actually follow through with the things that they say they will. After finally talking with them myself, because a lot of it has been the experience that you guys have personally had, where you just hear about it. You hear about their demeanor, you hear about what they say, you get their words and their quotes, but you don't necessarily feel their vibes, so to speak. The vibes I get from the people I had the pleasure of meeting today for the first time, it was kind of a seminar thing. So our mics were not, we couldn't talk to them directly. We were talking via the chat and stuff like that. A lot of me and a lot of other Baku masters actually were voice chatting in the Discord while it was happening, kind of like how a lot of people view Nintendo Directs. Like, this is essentially the Nintendo Direct of Bakugan. But after talking with AJ and Justin Gary and Tillman, I finally saw Tillman in the face. I didn't even know what he looked like until today. So, rather young looking dude. Like, I was very shocked. I was expecting this hardened CEO type dude. They're all pretty young and connected. They genuinely care about the game from what I can tell, even though some of the design may be a little misguided. I can tell that they genuinely care about the game. So as far as how long it'll go as long as Spin Master themselves will let them, because that's the vibe I'm getting here, is they want to do more, but Spin Master is very prohibitive when it comes to allowing them to do the things that they want to do, which is, I don't know, make one of their franchises survive longer than 3 years. So that went too long. Giga Gaming Gamer, did you get news on when Brawler Cafe is going to start making videos again? Hunter Surge is pretty much gone. If Brawler Cafe was going to start making videos, it would probably be if I decided to show my face on there, which the offer has been granted to me many times. I just haven't, especially with school going on, I didn't really want to balance both channels. But Surge does keep the trend of wanting to do best card reveals for any set that comes out. And just so you guys know, the Baku Masters and I are going to be getting Shields of Vestroya cards to reveal very soon. So the full set is going to be available fairly soon. Don't quote me on that because it's Spin Master shit, so I cannot be held accountable. That's why VK gets in trouble so much, is because he says things that are pretty much guaranteed to him, but it's fucking Spin Master, so who knows? So that's where we're at with that. I'm not getting any reverb on the fucking lo-fi beats, am I? Like, you guys can just hear me, right? You can't hear that? Excellent. So anyway, so that's where we're at. We're gonna get Shields of Astroya reveals, pretty much at least 20 people. So I'll do everything in my power to kind of guide everyone to every single card reveal, because I know it's going to be spanned across a lot of chats and channels. Sorry. So it's going to be hard to kind of like get everything you need, but per usual, Toolbox is fairly on it, so everything that you need to know about Shields of Astroya will soon after be on the Brawler Cafe spreadsheet. We're also going to be getting reveals to bring to you guys on the Secrets of Geogan set that is coming out January next year. So we're going to be able to show you a lot of new cards, the new dual factions, the Pyrus Aquos, the Darkus Haos. Me and a few of the other Baku masters now know the keywords and kind of their gist. I didn't write it down because it was kind of information we're not supposed to tell explicitly, but I can tell you that heroes are going to be like there's at least 2 or 3 keywords that revolve around owning shit or owning heroes. So, and one of them is called Flex, so that's fucking awesome. That's all I'm gonna say. Because, as I said, we're going to be revealing those fairly soon, so it's not like I'm blue balling you right now. It's not at all like I'm blue balling you, because you know I hate that shit. You know I hate that shit. So, I'm not withholding information. It is to come in the near future. So, I'm not holding out on you guys. I promise. And I'll tweet these things too. So those who seek instant gratification, I'm not going to hold it hostage in a YouTube video. If you guys want to watch and support me, that's fucking awesome. But the information will be just on site if you guys want it as well. What do you think about Thick Drago's small horn? I'm going to be honest, right when I stopped live streaming, and the avid fans will know that, that's about when I kind of plugged off from Bakugan as far as like keeping up with the new stuff. I know, I let you down. Bad boys don't let you know, but that's pretty much. Hold on, my head's getting cut off. Hopefully that works. Is that fine? Mine's lagging behind a little bit. There we go. Okay. So, what the fuck was I saying? I don't care. All right, next question. Oh, I don't know anything about his small horn, is essentially. So the deal with Geogans is their third accessories, and we're also working with them in depth to try to mitigate it, because a problem that was coming up, or like a concern that especially Jet, he pretty much led the whole thing, because it is a concern that we all have, is the slippery slope that something like a Geogan could present to the game as a whole. So the concern was that they keep introducing these toys and accessories that you have to bring in addition to your deck that already includes 40 cards, your 6 cores, your 3 Bakugan. Already, these Ultra Pro deck boxes aren't going to fit it, right? So the problem is like having to bring a backpack worth of shit in order to compete. And a lot of people had grievances with that, and I personally do too. That's stupid. And Bakugan loses its identity the more it plays into accessories, and it's not about the balls anymore, etc., etc. So we're actually working with them in real time as these are coming out to kind of balance it before it comes out. So one thing that we said was to maybe limit the Geogans to 1, or like an accessory to like 1 kind of, in case they do bring out more and they go, hey, you need this actual Geogan and you need this other, BS thing that they release in 2 years. You need the actual physical toy in order to play it. You'd only have to use 1, so that way you are not missing out by not playing both, if you know what I mean, because that's where it kind of fell apart. Now, Geogans, you drop them from 1 card length up. It is after a roll, so, and you can You can drop them from anywhere on the matrix. Like even hover it over your opponent, but it has to be one card length up, which, if we're going to be honest here, is nothing. It's absolutely nothing. You're going to get whatever core you're dropping it on top of. There's no doubt about it, right? So a big concern we have is, oh, haha, now we have 1-cost glaives. Awesome. Okay. How game-breaking is that going to be? So basically what it is, to further explain it, because I know I'm jumping ahead, is they act as sort of like Evo cards, or like you draw them. You draw the Geogan. They kind of start, they don't have a character card or anything like that. They kind of start on the side and with your Bakugan, and you draw into it, and after you roll, you can then, even if you miss or if you land, you can then... Oh, what is this? What's up, Carlo Matose? What's up, homie? Welcome. Subscribe. Thank you very much. As I was saying, welcome, bad boy. I feel like I got to say that. So, you draw into the Geogan, and after you roll... Shut up. I saw that already. After you roll, if you miss or if you land, you can choose to activate the Geogan, and that Geogan acts as the Bakugan that is in play. It substitutes it. So whatever stats that Geogan has, whatever core you decide to drop it on, that is what is being played at that moment in time. For that turn, that's what's being played. If that makes any sense. And then if it gets its ass kicked or if it wins, you can play it if you draw into another one. You can only play one per turn because it is like rolling a Bakugan, right? But that's... And the sum and short of it, that's it. It's really just a simple mechanic. That's it. It can have goofy ramifications, especially when it comes to that core stealing shit. When core stealing is like one of the worst aspects of this game, in my opinion, because it's just like, okay, especially when the best Bakugan in the game are so core focused. Like, it's just, it makes no sense. But yeah, that's literally it. That's all there is to it for Geogans. Yeah, your cores. Hand them over. Okay, going after that. Sorry, I'm playing catch-up, guys. Any news on TCG distribution? Yes, there is. They are finalizing some deals with Cascade, which is a big-time distributor, and they're also working with International. They should be getting things going in January. You know, it's Spin Masters, so don't hold your breath. But also International, I'm not sure as far as that goes. I kind of spaced out when I needed to pay attention. But International should be 6 months from the initial, whenever everyone else gets their shit. That's 6 months from then is when International. I remember French being said a lot. France is definitely in their eyes for some reason. They really like France. Mainly because they had the EFS cards already, but I think that was for French-speaking Canadians, because that's way easier to distribute just up than all over, but still neglected to do that. But they're finalizing with the distributors, so like as I said, they're seeming way more optimistic than they have been for the past 2 years. But then again, I've never witnessed it in person. They could have very well been as optimistic as they were today as they were a year or two ago. So it's looking good, but it's Bakugan. So we'll see. We've learned to be skeptical in the past, so let's just hold on to that. I really want to be able to let loose and trust this system, but so far, you know, I'm a person with a brain. So what's your favorite new Bakugan? Sharktar. As far as what we've seen, Sharktar, and as far as Geogans, Slugler, I want to beat with a stick, but there's a Manta Ray one that is really cool. It's one of the pyramid ones, and usually those ones suck chunks. Usually the pyramid ones suck ass, but this turns into a awesome Manta Ray. So that's really cool. And then there's one that literally looks like the guy that can't understand SpongeBob's accent in SpongeBob. I even tweeted about that. Like, it looks stupid. It looks absolutely ridiculous, and I love it. How viable will blind boxes work in sealed draft? So, the way they were phrasing it, because they did talk about the blind boxes in great detail today, but also in Spin Master fashion, no detail at the same time. They always talk a lot of nothing, but You know what I mean? But we did get a good amount of detail from them for this. So their LGS exclusive products, as we saw with what they were trying to launch for LGS stores and that on their website, we see that they have their eyes on Super Fuel, and they have their eyes on I forget the other card that like made us go crazy that was being announced to sell with the LGS support, but it looks like they have their eyes on the right stuff. They did show us the contents of a blind box that they made a year ago when they initially pitched the idea, and it is just as horrible as the faction boxes, and you know how crappy those faction boxes were. So we asked them if they'd be willing to have our opinion when it comes to packing those products before they ship them out, and they said they were completely open to it, because sometimes they fucking miss. I'm not gonna lie to you, they miss. And bro, I saw Crystal Quake in there. Who cares about Crystal Quake in 2021? Are you kidding me? So they are gonna have it to where it is a you can get 3 of these blind boxes and play competitively. That's what they want. And I feel like as we're playing catch up in 2021, which that is the fact, Bakugan is playing catch up. There are a lot of people that don't have access to literally anything in this game, and they said that they're going to be putting good cores in the blind boxes, and hopefully they know what those are. It's mainly just the ones with the biggest numbers, but so hopefully it's something to be optimistic about. They seem to want to cater this to competitive players being able to just slap it together and be able to catch up with the rest of the game. They also this is huge. While I'm on this topic, this is huge. So they're really prioritizing LGSs. That's what they're doing. They're really prioritizing hobby stores. They even said hobby store. Hobby. If I took a shot every time they dodged a question or said the word hobby, I would have been a drunk gizzard. Like, this live stream wouldn't have been happening. I'm letting you know right now. But they're really pushing the hobby store. And so what they're going to do, long and short of it, they're going to have booster boxes. They're going to have all these LGS exclusive items. The blind box is going to be LGS exclusive. So they are going to have a website where you can order directly from Spin Master. You can buy boxes and stuff like that. They're not going to sell individual booster packs because that's just not economically advantageous for them. But what they are going to sell is booster boxes. What they're going to do is they're going to have the latest booster boxes on sale at LGS's, and then they're going to sell booster boxes that were previous to that set on their online store. And the latest one that they are going to have on their store is going to be Armored Elite. They're going to be selling Armored Elite boxes. They're going to be selling Age of Aurelus. They're going to be selling all of Year 1. Their idea is to get all of Year 1 out. Just get it in hands. And then Armored Elite is also going to be a box that they have on their website to sell to consumers directly, right to your doorstep. So yeah, that is definitely the way to go. As I said, they're optimistic. They're heading in the right direction, but at the same time, it's like fucking 2 years late. You know what I mean? Like if this is how they started out, holy shit, this place would be booming, baby. I'd be at 1K at least. You know. I'm messing. But as far as their future plans with getting stuff out of their hands, it really looks interesting to me. It really looks not interesting, but promising. Leth does not make a YouTube channel. He has one since he was like 12, but that's it. And he is free to do cafe content anytime he wants. So, the best of Fusion Force is the last you're doing. That sucks, but I get it. Gate Ruler's around the corner. Go play Gate Ruler too. All right, what do we got here? I'm again sorry if you're asking questions now. I'm Fury Flex or Flex Fury. Well, if you're playing Fury, that's a flex. But if you're playing Flex Fury, you're playing Flex with Fury. So that's how you want to phrase it from now on. Surge, when are we getting the best of Digimon set 1? That's not for me. Leonidas is not coming to the TCG, from what I understand. But Ventus Syndius Ultra is. They teased it. They completely blue-balled us with that, by the way. They said there's one Ultra from year one that we're actually going to give you guys that people have been jonesing for, and everyone was like, Scorpros? Oh my god, Scorpros? And they said Ventus Cindius Ultra. So, freaking awesome. How's my day going so far? Long. I was gonna do my essay after this. I was gonna start working on it, brainstorming, but God, I have a fucking headache. So, and I was napping right before this live stream. Oh my God, 9 minutes went like that. Like I set an alarm for 9 minutes, and good God, I'm gonna comatose after this live stream. I'm telling you right now. What are the prices of the new products? There are two things regarding price that I cannot tell you, mainly because I don't know, and that's the only reason I'm not gonna tell you anything. Is I don't know, or it's literally coming to you like next week. So that's it. I'm not going to keep secrets from you guys. But we don't know the prices of the product. The blind boxes are going to be $10. The blind boxes are going to be $10. So that's all I know. And I asked them how well COV is doing financially, mainly because it's funny to me. And also I want to see if like it was really worth it for them to kind of like botch this game and make it look like garbage. For that quick cash grab when making an actually decent game would have made them have full longevity and people would be talking about Bakugan more because more people have their eyes on Nintendo than they have ever had in recent memory, especially with the Nintendo Directs. It has like such a hype factor. So if they showed up with this Bakugan game that wowed and astounded people, like you'd get a lot of fucking people in these Discords, buddy. I'll tell you that much. Does it have the best card Mud Pit? We don't know yet. I hope so. Crystal Quake is in fact not Mud Pit. I'm almost caught up already. You guys were not talking that much. Don't let me just railroad all over you. Is it now the perfect time to get into Bakugan? So let me say it like this. No. Not yet. And a lot of Baku Masters are at this point to where we're going to hold our breath until they figure their shit out. And then if they do, why not get back into it? Why not? A lot of people are very, how did Negleg put it yesterday? Jaded to the whole situation. It's not, the shit is not smelling like roses like it once was, you know? So we're seeing it as it is. And if they get their LGS support good, if the website thing is not another Amazon hee-hoo moment, then definitely. I think it is a fun game, but I just, no matter how well they have it, I think there's always going to be like an air of distrust. You know what I mean? Like, how are they going to, like, it just doesn't seem stable. Even when they finally get it stable, we know what it came from. Right? So it's like, this is great. Bakugan's doing really good, but how long is this going to last for? How long until things just fall apart? You know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy. It just seems pessimistic, but that's honestly, I'm just going to tell you it objectively. That's how people are going to feel. People are not blindly nostalgic anymore as far as this reboot. It's been 2 years. The honeymoon phase is over. VK is fucking awesome. I know he gets a lot of shit, but I enjoy VK's company very much. He's very quick-witted. I see why you got the position. And I blame Spin Master for any uncertainties that VK has said. Did the card design look better from what you guys saw? Very good question, Hunter Search! I'm going to be honest. From what cards from Geogan Rising, that's by the way how the anime theme song ends. It goes, Geogan Rising. It's the most unnerving thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm going to be honest, Serge. From what we saw card design-wise, it doesn't look too great. But like I feel like the capacities of the way this game is inherently designed are showing. What we asked was, especially for the Ventus Darkus, we really wanted there to be some sort of graveyard mechanic because we know that this game has very heavy magic inspiration, right? So, you know, that's what we were going into asking about these dual faction types. That's the pattern of thinking we were going into them with. So we were like, is Aquos Haos the worst control fucking thing we've ever seen in our lives? No, it's not. Thank God. I'm personally fine with that. Is there graveyard recursion for Darkus Ventus? No, there's not. A lot of it is just trust me, you're gonna want to get your hands on heroes, because that seems to be the main thing in what a lot of these new keywords are going to be doing. It's going to be about like who owns the most shit. I can't remember what it is, what it's called, but oh, and then there's also like an empower type kind of thing, but again, so we saw like just one cards of these examples, and that very well could have been like the what's a shitty rapid fire card, like pretty much like the shitty version of like what could possibly be good, like the I don't even know a crappy sync card. Like I told you, I'm not at my best right now. It's been a long day. We've been talking about Bakugan nonstop, so you'd think I'd be able to just go. Yes, there. I don't know if it was in Shields of Astroya or if it was in Geogan Rising, but there's a really good flip that's 0 cost that's coming out. I'm not gonna say everything about it, but because as I said, you're going to be seeing it next week. From what I can tell. I can't say next week for sure, but you know what I mean. But it may or may not have the effect of being able to play whatever you want from your hand. That's 6 or less cost. So. There are so many ideas they introduce in the game and then don't support them. Are we ever going to see Battle Mastery again? I heard monocolor support is returning. We definitely talked about monocolor support, but it didn't really seem to be heavily supported. Per usual, so I wouldn't hold out hope for that. And then Battle Mastery, I think Aurelus is just the ugly stepchild of this game. Not yet. We haven't seen any good non-stop flips or good stop flips yet. We haven't, like we saw like no cards during the whole presentation. Absolutely 0 cards. And tomorrow, I believe it's just the COV tournament. I believe that's all that there is tomorrow. Obviously, I'll let you guys know. So I think this may be the only live stream this weekend that I'll be doing. But we didn't see any cards, bro. And I think we're going to be getting them to reveal to you guys through Brock or VK or whoever. So I think that would honestly be better. But like... What we did is we went to the invitational Zoom call, and we went in, and we weren't able to talk. As I said, the Baku Masters and I were just kind of talking in our own VC while we were watching the presentation. And the main amount of stuff that we got, card-wise or information-wise, was because VK was so great to stand with us afterwards, and just we talked for like another hour or two. As I told you, we've been talking about Bakugan for like all day. So... that was really cool of VK to do that. And I hope I'm not screwing him by talking about some of the stuff. I'm not talking about all of it, but some of the stuff that he went into detail about. And he didn't even go into real detail, but he popped off anytime he had a card to show us. Like, he popped off, like he was screaming. He's like, oh, you guys will like this one. You guys will like this one. So, is there a COV meta? What's your team looking like? I have no idea. I'll tell you this much. After December 4th, I'm going to be up and at it. I know that's a long time from now, but man, I'm not under exaggerating when I'm telling you school is absolutely right fucking me. You know, so December 4th, if they don't get it patched by then, like the game breaking glitches, we're going to do a speed run to break our game as fast as possible. That's what we're going to do. And I'm very much looking forward to that. And I don't think it's going to get patched by then. Going to be honest. So we're going to try to break the game. COV meta is Pyrus. And if you just use Sword Barrage, especially at Maximus level, you win. That's what I've heard. Will shield mechanics return? I don't know. They mainly showed off the new ones. They didn't really go into detail of what's returning to. Okay. See ya, Galaxy guys. So Like, there was a lot of things they didn't want to talk about, especially about the future. But it seemed like they were actually absorbing the criticism that we were hurling their way, and there was plenty of criticism that we were doing so. So I think this was kind of eye-opening for them. Especially, like, Jet went off in general chat. Like, he went off when talking about the Geogans. He went off. And he felt bad about it afterwards, but the rest of us were like, no, dude, you're doing the Lord's work. You know, and he wasn't being disrespectful. It was genuine concerns, and he was approaching it in a very respectful and constructive way. I don't think there was any way that they'd be very daft if they took it the wrong way. Like, then we're screwed if they took it the wrong way, because it was very, very considerate of a criticism. So, anyone got anything else to ask? Because we're already at 42 minutes, though. Well, technically 30, if you want to count the pregame. Will we be getting Darkness? Shut up. Yeah, that's when we found out that you needed the toys to actually play them. Kind of sucked. Hey, what's up, DW? How am I doing? Hey, everyone asking Geogan, but they never ask how I'm doing. As I said, school's kind of screwed me. I got 2 12-page essays due in the next 2 weeks, so I'm out here playing with Bakugan. Yes, there is a 3-headed Nilius. So, Nilius is literally biting Hydroid, dude. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it looks really cool, the 3-headed Hydroid. I think you guys will really like the way it looks, but... Oh, and then also, I want to talk about some of the stuff we were talking... Because I think the VK conversation we had afterwards was far more constructive. Because we were actually able to have some back and forth where I feel like we are pretty inhibited when it comes to chat. And then they respond to certain chats. And as it's happening right now, sometimes the chats can... I can fall behind the chats. And that happened fairly often. That's why they had 2 different sections, one for general comments and one for Q&A, and they tried to get everything in the Q&A, but some things just went by them. What the hell was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, shit. Oh, one of the things that we were talking about was, you guys know how I feel about fusions. I may have gone into this too aggro, but I said fusions suck ass. And that's the sentiment I've always had. You guys know I think fusions suck ass. And Jet had some qualms with that. He said, well, late game, they're pretty alright. You know, I say it depends, right? When you're playing against Sync, fucking late game. What is that, you know? And a lot of decks are like that. Like, the game has become fairly fast, especially when base forms kind of rule the format. You know what I'm saying? So, we were talking about just, like, how disappointing it is that a lot of Bakugan cannot be used in a competitive setting. And, your favorite Bakugan may be... Toolbox used these examples, but Syndius or Zentar, and no single mold of either of those are competitively viable. If at least one mold was good, or could perform, etc., then it wouldn't feel as bad, because a lot of people are not able to use their favorite Bakugan without getting laughed at, or destroyed. You know what I mean? So that was a big concern that I brought up, where it's like, I really like a lot of these Bakugan design-wise, but I can't use them. And that sucks. I was only able to use Aurelus Hydroid, DW, the Invitational happened today. That's where you're getting a lot of information from. That's why there's a lot of information. It's been kind of crazy. Does it seem like the new mechanics synergize with the old archetypes, or do they basically just leave them behind? I don't know. I mean, think of it this way. Does Rapid Fire really synergize with Fury? Does Sync really synergize with anything else? With Flow? Think of it like that. They're their own thing. You can force it to work if you want to, but there's no inherent synergy. Not really, no. Rapid Fire with Fury, kinda, but... as I said, you can make it work. You can make it work, but it's not... There's no inherent synergy, right? That's why we're doing this live stream. I'm trying to catch y'all up too. What do you think? I do this for fun? Oh, no problem, Gamrocks. Shit, at this point I might go on for another half hour. I kind of got momentum going. My headache's not hurting me as much as it was because I didn't eat all day, so I had some canes. So it might have just been a hunger headache. Yeah, no problem, buddy. No problem. I'm glad you can make it. I work a double time to get a video out with all this. Shit, good luck, buddy. I'm doing this live stream. Calling it a day. I might re-edit the thumbnail and change the name because obviously this is a more facetious title talking about how we're going to talk about COV for 40 minutes. We actually, the thing that consumed the most time was talking with the voice actors, the voice talent. We talked to them for like 40 minutes. Like, I love their company, but that was like 40 minutes. We didn't talk about the video game for too long. Like, it was a VK run segment. It was like VK was handling all questions COV. Apparently he's super knowledgeable about this stuff. They dedicated just everything to him. They say anything about the anime? Yes, we watched the trailer for Geogan Rising. As I said, Geogan Rising. Like the way they just throw that at the end of Bakugan, Geogan Rising. Like, it sounds distorted. It sounds disgusting and gross. We were all making fun of it in real time. But there's a lot of very cool Geogans. I thought I would go into this going, oh, this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. But a lot of them actually warmed up my heart. There is Slugler, which you all know already from the leaks. We saw him in his glory. And fuck Slugler. All my homies hate Slugler. But I was in the minority, dude. I was in the minority. Slugler became a huge meme. For once, I was resistant to the meme. I usually go along with it, but I'm not losing to a thing called Slugler. Please, don't force this upon me. From what I heard and can gather, and using basic human inference, Magnus doesn't get Slugler, but it's looking like Lightning not only gets a gun, but he gets Slugler as well. And they're also thinking of having VK voice Slugler. That's probably a joke, but they seem to genuinely want VK on board. All the voice talent really wanted VK on board, and I really hope he gets Slugler. We may have kickstarted his voice acting career today. We very well could have. Anyway, you'll be making more videos in the future. I like the streams and all, but I do miss Market Watch and meta discussions. Yeah, of course. I miss this too. One of my favorite parts about doing this content, weirdly enough, is making the... Oh, we got a donation, boy! Fuck what I was saying! Oh, of course, it's Haru Ren yet again. Wow, this dude just likes giving me his money. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you for donating to the church, buddy. Good to see you in again. Thank you. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, it's literally just school right now. As I said, after December 4th, you're going to be seeing a lot more of me. Yeah, the weekly content was fucking cool. But I'm kind of going through a crisis right now. But let me finish my last sentence. Where after December 4th, I'm walking out of this bitch with the bachelor's. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do a master's right away, or if I want to see if I can hone this content making crap. You know what I mean? Because I really love the community that I love you guys. Yeah, and I want to chase that. Dude. And I really like building a community. Yeah, I think that's really fucking cool, and I think that's something I would want to do for a long time. But I'm at the crossroads where I have to figure out what I want to do. Do I want to go pursue a master's and not do this, or explore all of what this could possibly be for me? I'm not going to be the next fucking PewDiePie or anything like that. I'm going to be a little realistic. Yeah, I'll have some Bakugan stuff, but I'll probably, if I really want to explore all of what YouTube could be, I know it's not the best platform, I'm probably going to move on to different content. I'll do Bakugan shit first, but here's the crisis I was talking about. So here's the crisis. There's a hole that needs to be filled. Haru Ren, what's up, buddy? You fill a hole as far as news that is in the community and stuff like that. You're very good at it. You are very... You keep a... Yo, again? Hello? Fucking... Get the fuck out of here. You kid... Slugler?
Slugler, #Slugler Cafe.
I'm about to give you a refund, bro. I'm not gonna lose to Slugler. I'm not gonna be paid by Slugler. Fuck Slugler. What? Serge, is that you, asshole? I told you 420, idiot. Literally from an hour from when I told you. You can't just say fuck. I did. What are you gonna do about it? You're a mod, not the creator. Okay, so you are very good at covering community news. You know what I mean? Where it's like stuff coming down from them. But the market that I wanted to corner was keeping you guys updated. And a lot of people just have YouTube. They don't go to Brawler Cafe. They don't use Twitter or anything like that. Like, hey, it's Magna Ingram. What's up, beautiful? I think it was you that said that you mainly just have YouTube for getting your information, and I was a good facet for you when it came to that, because I was consistent. You knew everything, buddy. You knew everything, right? And that's the market I felt like was not being touched on as far as the Bakugan community. No one else was doing that, and I felt like it was my responsibility to provide that for you, because no one else was. But at the same time, I want to make bigger projects. I want to do the Jet Kuso type shit. I want to do the World Series Universe type shit, like the toolbox where I have like actual good quality. I don't want to do this webcam game forever just to pump out this information to you. I have an ego. I have pride. I'm a bad boy, you know? I want my shit to look good. And I was very happy with where my thumbnails went. And as I was saying, I don't think I finished this thought like a lot of things. One of my favorite things about YouTube is making the thumbnails, weirdly enough. I like finding a style. So, I very well could start making that type of content again, especially since I'm not going to fake and say I'm going to have more time on my hands. I just won't have homework or studying to do. I'm still going to be working full time because I've been getting into vinyls, records, and it's been consuming my life. I spend a lot of money on vinyls, bro. These need to get paid for. And right now, YouTube ain't paying the bills. Bakugan ain't paying the bills. So, yeah, I know. Records are so fucking cool. They're so cool. I will in a bit. I'll open VC in a second. Just let me vibe real quick. Because Toolbox actually has more information than me, because he was asking really good questions. Like, really good questions. He was getting a lot of pats on the back for it, too. So I feel like he would be a very good person to ask questions as well. He was one of the people I really wanted to be on this live stream tonight. So, any other questions for me besides that? Like, hey, Carter, I fucking miss you, bud. When we do, tell you this, when we do get the reveals that we are going to show to you guys, as far as SV or Geogan Rising, I'm definitely going to talk about it. I'm definitely going to have it in a video. So if you want to see those videos, as I told you, I'm going to have it on Twitter. I'm going to have it on YouTube. You're going to be able to absorb it however you want. It's definitely going to be in the Discords too. I'm stoked for the reveals as well. I'm stoked because we're going to be getting SV and Secrets of Geogan at the same time. You guys are not going to know what to do with all this fucking information. You guys are not going to know what to do. Yeah. I like being on camera. I think when I first started, I hated scripts. Mainly because I didn't feel confident in them, or like, I don't know, I just didn't get the juices flowing. And then when I'd get in front of the camera and I'd keep fucking up the lines, I couldn't remember the lines. It was a real downer, and you could tell in my in my energy that I presented on camera. In fact, if you remember the faction box week or the leak week, I was uploading every day. And that was me in the studio or whatever, you know. I was in front of I was walking around, I was doing things, you know. Oh no, I got a deadly combination of cards and vinyls. It's a horrible combination. Towards the end of that, I think in the Haos one, I think I remember, like, I actually fucking did not want to do it. I hated it. I just was not feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. Apparently it doesn't show, which is good. That's good. But sometimes it's just like, there are those days where you want to be productive, but God, it's just some unseen force is fighting against you. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes you lose. And that's just the bitter fact of life. Sometimes you lose that fight. But the thing about it is you wake up the next day and you put on a new one. You put on a new fight, bro. And if you win more often than you lose, you're doing it. Sometimes you just have to fucking pull up your bootstraps, you know, and just do it. You definitely do have talent for YouTube. You can talk very well. You have a personality that keeps the viewers watching. Hey, thank you everybody who's been throwing compliments my way. I really appreciate it, getting them through these hard times, you know. So I really appreciate all you. My wallet will beat the shit out of your wallet. Oh, probably half of my wallet is sitting over there with that record player. So that's where we're at, essentially. All right, so I'll take. Thank you, Gamrox. I like my video border too. Hey, thanks, Cameltan. I'll see you around, bud. All right, so I'm gonna let the freaking doofus in. If you guys have any more in-depth questions, he's very good at answering them because he was paying attention most of the time. And we could just have a general discussion too. I'm gonna be in Queso server, so you might get more boys than you bargained for. That's bars. That's kind of bars, dude. Again, bro? Holy shit! Giga Gaming Gamer.
G2 grams, keep on keeping on.
I will keep on keeping on, brother. Thank you for donating to the Church of Fury. You guys are showing the love today. My God, I need to go to invitationals more often. Okay, let's let these suckers in here. Oh shit, we already got Hunter Surge, Toolbox, and Wonton Haddon in here. What's up, fellas?
What's up? Hey, what's going on then?
Smella?
What'd you call me?
Smella?
No. Can't call me
Holla
Smella.
at your girl.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What have you talked about yet? Because I didn't think you were trading.
Just the general synopsis of what happened. I didn't really go into much detail on the show or the game.
Actually, something I'm curious about is, well, what are the details of that rotation mention?
So there was that little scare about rotation because Detective asked about whether or not they're doing rotation or ban lists, and this was in the little Q&A section that I was talking about earlier, where they had like the comment section, they had the Q&A section, and they could either notify you in the Q&A section that they talked about it on stream, and it was, I think, only Gary that was responding to it.
Gary was the only one answering,
in the Q&A section. Yeah, he was texting it out, and you could see it in the Q&A section. So he said that out of the two, it's pretty much the same as what he said last time, where they're leaning more towards rotation if they were to do anything, which is cringe, but
okay,
they're not going to do anything anytime soon.
I remember him talking about ban lists. I don't remember him talking anything about rotation. And I asked other people in the call about this because we were having a funny call in Discord as we watched, but other people didn't catch it, and we have no idea if he actually said, yeah, we're thinking more of rotation rather than ban list. I've asked him now, we think maybe that they went harder on saying we don't want to do a ban list rather than we don't want to do a rotation. And I don't know if that's where the funkiness is coming from. People are getting scared via that. But I've asked Gary just for a clear up to see, are we actually would rotation come before a ban list?
Yeah, because like the last, it's weird to me because like the last I remember hearing anything about
rotation would kill this game.
it sounded more like they were leaning more towards a ban list than a rotation.
Yeah,
like it didn't sound like a rotation was on the table at all.
No. Also, a rotation doesn't fucking make any sense when all the problematic cards are in the 5th set and you've got like 7 sets. What?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, guys. So first 2 years of the game, goodbye, loser. Stupid.
Yeah.
We're starting fresh. I sent this in the cafe Discord case, so I don't know if you've talked about this earlier. The quality of blind box cards does not look that good. But Justin said that it was an earlier model and that they might have changed the cards. And he says that there were staple competitive cards in the blind boxes.
But
they're supposed to be, yeah.
That's the problem. We don't know. But from what we saw as it was fanning through, he had Ventus Auxiliator, and I think Ventus Auxiliator is like 304. I actually don't know. Let me look up his.
I remember you mentioned the.
We've seen his Evo.
Yeah, its Evo was like 707.
It's 707 for 3 energy, and it's got a Victor effect of destroy an enemy Baku gear.
God, it's so bad.
No, it's good. It's good.
It's so bad.
No, it's good. Hong Kong, it's good. Auxiliator is 306. So that's 300 or 3 energy for 400 B, 1 damage, and a Victor effect of destroy a gear. Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't even make any fucking sense. How do you expect me to win a battle and then destroy a gear that I want to kill? Like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, same as every Victor.
Like, is the only, like, fine target Darkfire defense? You're not going to win if it's Tidal Cannon.
No.
Like, no.
Tidal Cannon.
Tidal Cannon, awesome.
Tidal Cannon moment. Tidal Cannon moment.
Esoteric Torpedo.
Thank you, Kimbo, for letting me use
Thank
your...
you, Kimbo. Oh, we just watching
share.
Kimbo vids?
Yeah, we're kind of watching Kimbo vids.
Damn.
This could have been us this week.
This could have been us.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Right? What, Serge?
That's the first invitational, right?
Is this?
No, that's the second invitational.
Yeah, it's the second one, I think.
No, it's 2018.
Oh,
and I also recognized the Neo Dragonoid, and I'm pretty sure that wasn't given out in the second invitation.
Yeah, that was only 2018.
Yeah.
I am mesmerized by the Chrome Dragon. That's how they get you. Here's a shiny... Like, literally at some moments, it was so funny. I think I made a joke about it because we asked something serious about the TCG, and then they showed us 3-headed Nilias. Yeah. So we're like, hey, will this get fixed? They go, oh, check this out, 3-headed Nilias.
To be fair,
do you remember what you were asking? I'm curious. What was the question that led into 3-headed Nilias?
They were just showing off toys.
Yeah. I saw Mikey for the first time. I hear nothing but good things about Mikey.
You said fucking Mickey.
I said Mickey on accident. I typed it as Mikey me likey, but I like an idiot. It read as Mickey me likey.
Mickey me licky, dude.
And they mentioned that, and I felt really bad.
Yeah. Now who's the problem? They recorded the entire video or the entire conference, so that should be going up soon, I believe.
Live stream it.
They're showing the entire conference.
They recorded it. Did you not notice?
I would assume that they're only showing selects.
They're recording.
Yeah, they're going to splice
that
it
way
up.
They can reveal
maybe
certain information to the public when they are, ready to show that information.
Splice it up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, by the way, we're getting a badass hoodie. Justin Gary was kind of flexing.
I'm actually excited for the hoodie. I like hoodies. But three-headed Nilius was the coolest looking toy they showed off. So who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, King Ghidorah. Ooh, I like it. Fuck. Fucking dumbass Shark Tar. I hate the CC art for Shark Tar.
Yeah, but Shark Tar the Bakugan looks really cool.
It does look really cool.
Oh, there's also a new elemental rare Bakugan where they have like flames kind of transparently on Pyrus Bakugan. They have like ocean waves transparently on Aquos Bakugan. It looks really fucking cool. They also have a new 1 in 1,000 Bakugan. So, oops.
The
1 in 1,000 or 1 in 500?
They're 1 of 1,000 now.
1 in 1,000. What about the spreadsheets?
National this time.
There's a Walmart and a Target exclusive. The Target is a Pyrus Pyrus Viperagon, and the Aquos is
I want to slap Linnock on the back of the head.
Stardox. Look at that.
Just want to. It looks
Walmart is
so
Aquos Stardox. Yeah. Oh jeez.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Fucking make him look like he's bald.
So they said there were 15 Geogan molds total, right?
I actually don't recall hearing that.
There was like 6, I thought. Like we only saw like 6 or something.
I think we only saw the first wave, and I don't actually remember any molds being talked about.
There were 6 in the first wave, and there were 15 planned total.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that number is like, that seems pretty small. That seems like a number that you would have if you were going to switch to a different thing halfway through the season again.
Yeah. Dude, what the heck's gonna rise?
The Geogans, dude.
No, because
instead of dropping it, you're gonna throw it up.
Holy shit! They got gravity in this game.
What?
Are we just gonna? What are you gonna watch? Just put on the 100-pack thing. That's good.
The 100-pack thing.
Put on me versus
Okay.
Holy
Yeah. Screw it. That's
Digital Rec. I 100% agree with you in the sense that scalpers did ruin the 1 in 500s.
You're allowed any amount of Geogans per team.
Oh, dude, I kept track of every 1 in 500 that was found on Reddit, Facebook.
Yeah, you did. I said
eBay.
Whip out the spreadsheets.
And dude, there were so many on eBay. It made me so depressed trying to keep track because
people are gonna get their money.
Because I reached out to the sellers too, because like sellers had like, for one sale they like said they had 15. It's like, oh no, for some reason, quote unquote, eBay wouldn't let me delete the old listing, which I'm like, dude, that's fucking bullshit. You're just trying to like milk up the market or something, and you probably only have like 1 or 2 available.
Milk.
But yeah, dude, it was just a mess.
Milk.
Yeah, so I stopped keeping track like 2 or 3 months ago, I want to say.
Swampugon.
But at this point, pretty much all of them have been found, unless someone, like a Target or a Walmart somewhere, is like literally in the middle of nowhere that has it. So I'm pretty sure all of them have been found at this point.
What?
Because last time I stopped, they were both at 300 each. I'll have to check my doc that I made, but they were 300 that were found.
Yeah.
Dark
very
eBay.
Dark eBay.
Run.
Yo, when are we cheesing out Winton Prankmanster?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Did you say someone say Age of Aurelus Leah? What the?
Whoa! What?
Whoa! What the?
That was me. Digital Rec. It's Wonton that's answering, by the way.
No, it's me. Toolbox 24.
Sorry.
It's kind of always been me. Toolbox 24.
Always been Toolbox 24.
It's always been Toolbox 24. Epic Gamer moment. I forgot to press record at the end of this, at the beginning of this live stream. So
nice.
This lo-fi music playlist can just snag me at any time it wants to demonetize.
I mean, you're still
monetized already.
You're fine.
Oh yeah, no problem, Haruren. I hope those show up soon. Heck yeah. What else about the event? What happened? I sure hope that the 1 of 1,000 Geogans don't come with their own exclusive cards.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Oh shit, I just realized that the limited edition we're getting is gonna have an exclusive version of the card probably, but it's only gonna be 1 copy of the card.
Ah!
Yeah, that's kind of
Please.
awesome. I can't wait for you to nag all of us for our copies.
I'm just hoping that there isn't like a
I'm not
factory
Robo.
that's as bad as the 1 in
What do
500s
you
this
mean, your
time.
toolbox?
I'm not Robo. I'm not gonna play a fucking Geogan.
Whoa.
Whoa. Oh wait, no. Arcleon is a fucking 1 cost. Oh no.
Also, one thing that has me nervous is like it's good that they're taking in feedback. Altering the rules and how things work on mechanics and cards that have been fully designed
Hmm.
and are being printed is
Not good.
Yeah, this game, a lot of it is being redone in retrospect. Like, we talked about buffing fusions because they're just so lame heaps of poo-poo.
Uh huh.
So, Lewis, do you want to go into that? Because I'm running out
well,
of steam.
We can talk about it, but I don't want to reveal any cards.
No, of course.
Uh huh. But we were just talking to a lot of the attendees. We were in
It's
a
like
funny
deep
after
edges.
party, and we were talking to Ventus night. Just to give him like, hey, here's the WhatsApp because it's a lot easier to talk here, than type in a Zoom chat. Yeah, but we kind of just told him that we're not sure where in the design process fusions failed, but their stats, like the energy costs you put in for the stats you get out, just aren't worth it, even if like you don't have to find the evo.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then he was kind enough to go through looking through the set to see if there was any way to cheese out fusions. And I won't say what the heck he found, but he found stuff. Found cards related to fusions. Because I feel like that's a card that he'd want to be revealed. And I'd rather not just spoil it here.
yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
SV cards that relate to fusions.
Yeah, I was very vague about this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
On my phone.
I don't know if
Send
you
me a
talked about it already, but like Shields of Destroy Hero Cycle, I'm really looking forward to. The
Yeah,
BE
of
Hero
course.
Cycle. Oh god, that's so cool. Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to be excited about on the surface.
do we have to buy new fusions in order for buffs of the old fusions, like replacements or well, I'm very confused by this.
I think they
There are
think
no
you
new fusions.
off the old fusions.
Sorry, what was that, Serge?
I think Digital Rec thinks you're saying that they're going to change the old fusions.
Oh no.
No.
There's nothing's being announced. It was all just like talking to
They're-
VK.
We're changing
how we
the
treat it.
interactions. Like, nothing's uncertain, but that was like something to buff the fusions. There's a lot of cards that already have been leaked that interact with fusions in a certain way. We even went to Gary about how that would work, and VK was very surprised with the ruling that came out of it, where it's the turn your fusion face down.
Yeah, he
Where
thought it was just flip
yeah.
your fusion, but that's just
Counter.
defuse your Bakugan, and like if one of them,
That would be
you know,
awesome.
if you could just flip your Bakugan for 2 energy, like you go up 1400 B because you're playing Ventus Haos Drago Tret, like oops, haha.
Oops.
There's even bigger ones. We've seen like a 2700 B fusion.
Okay.
We actually haven't seen the card itself, but on the Baku log,
What is that going to cause? We already have 10 cost fusions!
probably 12 or something, maybe 11. Where is it? I think it's Garganoid X Webm in like something colors.
Ren, I would not be surprised considering how much issues
fucking,
with the game there is.
Well, see, the here's the thing: is this card even going to be released, or this toy even going to be released? Darkus, I'll post it in VC chat. I don't know if you want to bring it up, Queso.
Huh?
I
What?
don't know if you want to pull this up for the audience. There's Ventus Haos Gargonoidix Webem is a 2900B 12 damage fusion.
Oh shit! Hold on, chill. Did you put it in the Discord?
I put it in. It's in Mudpit VC. It's just a screen cap.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Holy shit! Look at that fucking thing, dude.
we have no clue its cores. We have no clue its energy cost.
God.
But if you just had a 2-cost way to flip that thing, well, you're golden, dude. I'm like, oh, that make fusions dummy stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, it
Like-
feels like
Pulling it up right now.
Mhm.
like I just really hope that they don't think that they can fix all these problems by just like changing these interactions after the fact, because like that's not going to fix a lot of the problems.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
And like a lot of
crazy.
the card design issues like need to be fixed at the card design level.
Yeah.
Not trying to patch it with card interactions.
No, the gear ruling's good, Serge.
It's fun.
I still don't believe that was the original rule.
Oh no, of course not.
No, a lot of it is just changing the rules to better balance the
That's so,
game.
they don't want to fucking ban cards, so it's like, okay, just change the rules.
Yeah, I just wish they would just say we're changing the rules, not this is what it always was.
Yeah, that's fair.
For a second.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
I feel like that's weird to just say that.
Yeah.
If we were Aquos Howlkor Ultra is not a thing anymore.
No, it is, because Haos
Oh.
Feral still exists, but Gary's aware of it and he hasn't said anything about it. What do they say about distribution in card markets? I believe they're looking into they've got
So I
the,
did say this. I did go over this
Did
in
you?
detail in the beginning of the
Okay.
stream. For that
Because I'm-
information, when the stream ends, just rewind it and go back. It was like one of the first things I talked about in detail.
Nice.
So and I'll think about ending this live stream fairly soon. So
Whoa.
you don't have to.
I wouldn't end
hold
the
your breath on
live stream just yet. I just say like leave it on idle or like have the loading standby music, because if you didn't record in the beginning and you end the stream, it won't be you won't be
No,
able to
the
access it
VOD
anymore.
will be uploaded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
YouTube automatically uploads the VOD after I'm done. It's just I
Okay,
won't be
cool.
able to.
Oh,
The
get rid
reason
of it.
I like to record it is so that I can take out the music that's playing copyright wise in the VOD,
okay.
so I can't get dinged on it. That's the only reason. I can still upload it in full.
Oh,
You got an extra head.
you
Oh,
got an extra-
Hydronoid? Oh, do you think he'll get the Nilius treatment, or you think like 5 is already too much?
Maybe he'll get 7.
Oh,
Oh,
whoa.
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 I hope he comes back.
Like C drop.
Well, I don't know if did you bring up Ventus Nilius Ultra at all?
Who?
You.
What did
your
I-
stream.
Did I what?
Did you talk about Ventus Nilius Ultra? Because
The hell's?
Ventus
No, I didn't.
VK right at the end of the COV part of the
Siege
stream.
would be dope.
The VK revealed, and I think he did it publicly in the wiki chat and the wiki Discord server. But Ventus Sindius Ultra is going to be released. We have no idea if it's like. the
Oh, I
old
did go into
version.
Ventus Sindius
Yeah.
Ultra. Yeah,
Okay.
I did. I thought you said Nilius. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you did say
He
no.
did say no.
Did I? I'm
Yeah.
tired, man.
Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
as I told them, we've been talking about Bakugan for 10 hours, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done, man. Like today's a wrap.
Nope. I'm
My
out
buddy
of
at
it.
B is like, he's like, "What are you doing tonight? I'm gonna kick your ass in Yu-Gi-Oh." I'm like, "Do I look like I have the mental capacity to play my turn for 10 minutes? What the
I
fuck,
just gotta sit in my bed and vibe.
bro?" I closed my eyes for 9 minutes. It was ecstasy,
Pure bliss.
pure bliss. Just use Exodia. That's still like a 15-minute turn, my guy.
Bro, dude, what the heck?
Yu-Gi-Oh has just become self-solitaire.
Yeah,
Bakugan,
every deck
Aquos,
is-
Howlkor
yeah, it did
is-
for a second. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bakugan became
for a
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Oh shit.
That was awesome. I kind of
Oh.
really wanted to play that for a second. It was first being conceived as a deck just to fucking kill yourself. And
That
I really
would've been
wanted to
hilarious.
play that. That would have been
Yeah.
awesome. But then they found a way to win with it. So I was like,
This.
What, Surge?
In the process of finding out how to destroy ourselves, we figured out how to destroy our opponent on turn 1 every
it is
There
the
you go.
it is the cafe way.
like I still remember the moment where first Toolbox shows me the list on Cafe. I'm like, this is some stupid shit. I'm not even gonna look at this. And then I come into Mud Pit. I come into
The mud pit,
Clowntown,
baby.
and I see what's going on. I glance at the messages, and I'm like, wait, turn 1 FTK, what? And I start reading up, and I'm like, I see the deck list. I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh
Yep.
no.
Yeah.
It's good.
It got insane. I love how in one of the other chats, Toolbox was talking about this, and it was funny. I was all on board because he's kind of upset that I kind of fell off of Bakugan, and so he
Yeah.
was like, "It's Yu-Gi-Oh now. Do you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh Bakugan?" And it's a deck that kills yourself. It's funny. And I went, "Yeah, I want a deck that kills myself. That's hilarious. Play that at regionals. I don't give a shit." And then Robo was like, "No, wait. Let's break this." And I went, oh no.
Let's kill ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're at a think about it this way. The cowards are not devs. The devs are not cowards for not banning cards yet. Because a lot of the problem with this game in general
They're
is
cowards
because-
for printing Baku treasure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. The biggest problem with this game is that we haven't had a single fucking format. Maybe BB. Maybe BB. But we haven't had a
Maybe
BR
some
format.
BR.
We haven't had an AA format. We haven't had an
We had
AE format.
BR. We had BR.
Eh.
I
The
consider a
problem
Momocon
is-
AX BR.
Understanding the game they made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If we had more formats, then this progression of... Because that was a big problem with Geogan, too, because it was seeming like very overwhelming to be introducing like a necessary toy that it seemed so early. Because we weren't even used to playing the actual fucking game yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because we haven't been able to play it. No one's been able to access it. That's the
Okay,
thing.
but like, do you think that the designers realized that Geogan in the TCG, like, you can just have one cost consort?
I
on
don't
a
think they said that was like the core.
Yeah, they were like, oh, this
taking
is a
was, like,
strategy.
That's the main strategy that they were considering when making these.
No, they probably just grabbed their own.
That's what I read, bro.
Uh-huh.
No, like, because I asked, I was like, bro, you can drop this on your opponent's core and take your
No,
opponent's cores, and
I
they're like, yeah.
asked.
I asked too.
They probably
I
don't-
asked.
I asked.
I asked.
If they're,
I asked.
Bro,
I'll smother
you with my tits.
Oh.
Oh.
still not designing under the understanding that everyone is accurate as hell, and that accuracy is easy. Then, in that case, then stealing any core isn't necessarily all that powerful because it's not screwing up the strategy that much because accuracy doesn't exist.
Yeah. Doesn't exist. Not real.
That
Neither is-
makes the most sense of it to me. But that's big yikes because this is the first year that's being designed after the game release, and we figured this stuff out like a couple months into the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were not expecting that shit. And then
No.
they're wondering how we're going to break Geogans.
Yeah. Dude, 43 toy profile.
It's well past the point of having this excuse of, well, oh, they just didn't know about the accuracy. Like, because we're at the point where we're seeing stuff that was designed after the game came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Hunter. Or Surge. What's your opinion on Pyrus with Darkus Batrix is what Syntax
My opinion
says.
is blow up.
What?
What?
My opinion is explode.
Awesome.
There you go. Awesome. But it's looking
Awesome.
like that's our most viable option at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Let's done the calculations, okay?
Yeah, I trust Lev.
Yeah.
Lev's
Yeah.
pretty rad. He's a pretty big gamer.
There is another big concern I have is like about Cascade, because I still can't find anything about Cascade being a distributor. Like, everything I find about Cascade is them being a tournament runner.
Yeah.
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 We'll see. Cascade's the name that they said. But they also, like, it was weird, like, the way they presented it.
2 years at this point, a year and a half.
Yeah, it is late.
Yeah.
There's going to be an air of distrust no matter what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, games don't tend to have one distributor. Like...
Sure. Yeah, well, yeah. They're worth a shit. They got to have, like, a bunch of distributors so that it evens out across the... however far they want to distribute the shit. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I can't wait for all of us to get flown out next year. I don't know the hole they dug out, man. Like they're inviting people from. No offense to the Argentina guy, like bless him, but how the hell are they gonna fly his ass out and pay for his hotel for a night? Are you kidding me? Fuck no, they're not gonna do that. Like so, I'm wondering like who they're gonna cut,
bro. Now that I live in LA, like you guys can crash at my place.
No, I want to stay in the Spin Master Hotel.
Fine.
Fine. Don't hang out with me, jerk.
Yeah, that's right.
They can probably get coffee or something. I feel like that'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you're in the master chat now somehow, so shit. Who knows?
Yeah, I got invited into that.
You're not supposed to be there. I'm gonna kick you out.
You're not admin. You can't. You don't have the power.
That's true. You can't do that. VK's the
only
one.
VK has the power.
And he was like, "Hey, what's up, Wonton?" It was funny because we were literally just talking about you, and then you called us in the VBL chat, and so we were laughing about that, and then you got invited in because that would have been super funny too. Like it just was a joke that kept going.
wait, you guys were talking about me?
Yeah, because VK said so. Basically, when talking about the Geogans and how like we shouldn't detract from like Bakugan themselves. And like we went on for a while, and then VK said, "Well, basically, so what Bakugan is about is big balls." And I said, "Thanks, Wonton." And then, you called us all in the VBL chat. Did you get what you wanted? Did you get the attention you wanted from that? Did anyone pick that up?
No.
Did no one pick up the VBL chat to talk with you, Wonton?
Oh no. So only Greg and Blaze picked up.
Oh yes, Greg and
And
Blaze.
then like everyone just kind of like left immediately after because like none of you guys were joining in because you guys were in VC. It was like, oh, okay, so everyone's just kind of ignoring everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Is the Titan Darkus Saris Evo good? I don't know about
what? Darkus Cyrus?
The what?
No.
Okay.
Titan Darkus Cyrus. Oh.
No, it's not that. What? It's like 5 costs for I think.
That's exactly what we were saying.
800B. Yeah.
Like, some molds need one.
That's if it's on a magic shield. So that means no, it's not good.
What? It's double magic shield, which is neat.
But
like
5 cost, 1200, 6 plus 5 damage on a magic shield. Oh, its effect is getting an additional plus 5. Okay.
This shit
that was
no later than 6. Just letting you know.
Nice.
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 South Park. Nice.
Shit, maybe. I mean, it's been like a hour 15, so. I don't know. Do we have anything else to give these fine people? I mean, do we have any information? I came in the tail
end of it, so I'm not sure. Into the VC, so I'm not sure.
Well, I wasn't saying anything to you, huh?
Whoa.
Until works. Do we have anything else, man?
I don't think so.
It's literally just was like 3 segments. We talked to the voice actors a lot. We asked them the same questions they always get asked. I'm sure they're tired of saying how they got into it and all that type of stuff.
What's it?
Because Detective was hyping it up a lot on Twitter.
Yeah,
Wait,
he's been silly. He's talking about the fucking rotation.
Oh yeah, we don't know.
He was being
No,
fucking silly.
about the animation. How the
animation?
Detective was hyping that up a lot on Twitter.
Oh, it looked better, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, it did look better than previous seasons.
You can't take detective's word on the anime with a grain of salt because he did the exact same thing last year.
Yeah, he doesn't watch Evangelion, so his opinion on anime is trash.
Wow.
He doesn't watch Brotherhood episode 4, so.
Whoa.
Whoa. Dude, oh, there's fucking Green Fist support. Am I allowed to say that?
Maybe.
Whoa!
I wouldn't give the details of it, but
It's a fucking awesome card. Like, it's a start, man. Like, there's actual Green Fist support.
Return of Green Fist support is.
It's only one card, so
very
we'll
exciting.
see. But
I'm
I would
gonna be
very
honest.
much like other card types to get support.
I don't remember which color combo that was in. If you want to DM me that.
I don't know if it was any of the new ones. It could have been
Was
SV.
it? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was SG.
Was it? It was Haos something. I know that. Maybe Ventus.
Yeah.
Are the old color combinations completely ditched in?
I think so.
They
might come back year
quite
4
possible.
or something. Yeah.
Hmm?
We didn't ask VK if the first 5 color combos were in
We
set
forgot
7.
about that part.
Yeah, I was like, hey, what are the new ones? Tell me.
Also,
the new ones.
Rapid Fire established itself as the best deck. So
No, it didn't.
did its job.
Ventus Knight. I can confirm. Ventus Knight said, "By the way, brawlers, if you play Rapid Fire, you are deemed a loser in our eyes."
That's not true.
I see. He said that. I have it on tape. I have it on film.
I play it.
I believe Toolbox.
That's what I thought.
You believe Toolbox?
Toolbox would never lie to me.
I would never lie because
Damn.
Big Boys was my idea.
I
And 100 Church
I
was
actually
the idea.
genuinely cannot think of a time you've lied to me.
If
I've
Toolbox
never.
was about Big Boys, he's
What
lying.
Surge? I don't know.
Good
You
night,
said
Alex.
Hunter Surge.
If Toolbox is talking about Big Boys, he's lying every time.
Thanks for showing up.
Yeah,
Oh, that's bars. Yeah, I love
That's
how like
ridiculous.
when you talked about good evos, you literally brought up the 7 costs.
Well, then
you could have said
I
HTN
was
because you
saying-
said you get 2,000 B power for 7 when you can get 2,000 B power for 4 with HTN.
I could have said other things. I was mainly just thinking high cost fusions and high cost evos.
Sure.
Haos, Titan, Milius.
Is there a AV Nilius Ultra that sucks ass? I feel like blue's not too great.
People like the blue because of the funny frost and gears. Because
Is there-
you double
Isn't
gears
Darkus
frost.
Ultra
Darkus
too or no?
Oh,
Only
Darkus
reason-
is kind of ass.
No
Yeah.
trash. The only reason there'd be no trash AV Nilius Ultras is because he double slash triple core.
Yeah.
It's literally just the mold itself is so busted.
Yeah. But
But if we don't account for that, Aquos and Darkus, I would say, are
I think Pyrus or Haos.
Yeah, like all the ones.
Oh, yeah. I
Oh
forgot
shit,
about
those
those.
exist?
The Pyrus Evo's
Wait,
literal
does Haos
garbage.
exist? I don't even know if
Haos
Haos.
exists, and it just
Oh.
gets frost on a shield. It's shit.
Oh,
okay.
then yeah, those for sure then.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally just Ventus and Aurelus.
that are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Did I change your mind, Syntax?
Yeah.
Bad boys drum up. Good night, Alex.
Bad boys drum up.
Man, I could cook a s'more to this. Mold is busted. I did say that. I did say that. Alright, I think I don't know, I think that's it.
Nice.
Hey y'all. Thanks for joining me on this fine evening. Let me change it up real quick. December 4th, when I actually have a really funny fucking video.
On December 4th?
For when we not like a video upload to YouTube, but like a clip to
Oh,
play
next Darkest
when we
Park.
start the live streams for CLV and we try to break the game. I have a funny little
Whoa.
intro when it comes to that. So thank you guys for joining me on this fine ass evening, and I appreciate you guys' company. Your support today was overwhelming. I've never felt so appreciated. So I'm glad that my long hiatus was worth it. I guess distance really does make the heart grow fonder. So with that, you guys have a fantastic day. I might see you guys tomorrow. I don't think we're getting any information tomorrow, so I might just kind of not do that. So you guys take care. Droma, do whatever.
Wait, Queso, let me say a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play Gate Roller. Rules coming out on the 27th. Okay, bye.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Gate ruler.
Whoa.